On Startup Street, biotech-driven R&D startup Dharaksha Ecosolutions has raised 24.8 crore rupees in a seed funding round led by Avaana Capital. Dharaksha had previously raised 522,000 led by Let's Venture and others. The proceeds will be utilized to expand its production capabilities, intensify R&D practice and strengthen its market presence. Joining us now to discuss this further is Arpit Dupar, the co-founder and CEO of Dharaksha Ecosolutions. Arpit, thank you so much for taking time out and being here with us on Startup Street. You know, first up, you're developing large-scale solutions aimed at replacing petroleum-driven products with sustainable alternatives, right? So if you could take us through what kind of solutions you're currently working on and, you know, what's the tech behind it?
Yeah, thank you so much for having me, first of all. So we are a new generation materials company. So far we've seen in India that there have been a lot of investments in, let's say, software and services spaces. But this is a new generation wherein we are trying to build materials using biotechnology. So right now what we have, the first product that we have is that we make alternative to styrofoam or thermocol as we call it in India. Now this is made from agriculture residue. The paddy straw residue that is soon going to be burned, the problem that the entire nation is going to start talking about in, let's say, 2 to 3 weeks from now. We take that material, we buy that material from the farmers.
Right.
Onto that, we add our mushroom culture. This is a new strain that we've developed in our laboratory. This mushroom culture eats the material, starts growing on it, and spreads its roots.
Right.
These roots have the property to transform it into any shape. With these roots, the binding power of these roots, we make alternatives for styrofoam that has the cushioning property similar or superior than that of thermocol.
All right. And you know, one of your other use cases is to turn agricultural waste as feedstock to develop mycelium-based packaging materials that are fully biodegradable, right? So at what phase of development are you on this front and how soon will we see it in the market?
Oh, absolutely. We are already in the market. So we've started pilots with some of the early adopters. And this fund is primarily to put up the production facility. We are manufacturing here in Delhi NCR region. We have put up production facility in Faridabad. So since this is a new technology, we could not piggyback on, let's say, anyone else's production facility. But this will become the bedrock of innovation. So the packaging product is already out there in the market. We are scaling up our production capacity. Soon we would be able to develop a material that is as hard as wood. So we can replace all the lumber needs. We can make furniture, doors, panels, everything.
Exactly. So continue.
So at the core, we are a materials company. So the way I like to see it is that, let's say, decades ago, Dhirubhai Ambani ji had a insight that polyester is going to be the next big thing, and he built a huge empire out of it. And right now, what I feel is that sustainable materials is going to the next big thing, and we have the vision to build something as large and as phenomenal as what has been set as a bar by Dhirubhai Ambani sir.
Absolutely. So, you know, you have big plans there, especially on the sustainability push. But, you know, the other thing that you actually were speaking about is the MDF board, right? An alternative to that. So if you could tell us, you know, you're using mushroom extracted resin instead of formalin-based resins, right? So take us through the demand for this product, its price point. Have you sort of done a market check to see what kind of demand will be there for this product? What will the price point be at and how competitive will it be versus the other alternative?
Oh, so amazing question, actually. So MDF board is one market that is growing at a phenomenal CAGR of 15 to 18%. Now, this is a category that is currently being used in almost all applications. And this is a very attractive category because we Indians are very price sensitive. The good thing is that since a majority of the cost of MDF board is actually the cost of formalin-based resin that you just said. And since we are using mycelium, we do not have that inherent cost. So while we are struggling with, let's say, the cost parity for the packaging items, we would be actually cheaper than formalin-based MDF boards. Secondly, formalin-based MDF boards have a tendency to release carcinogens since they are made out of formalin, and they continue releasing that if you have a furniture made of MDF boards in-house. This would have no such problem. And the core of the company is that, you know, we always build materials that are at par or superior in performance. So this would be no way compromise in performance. This would be at par or slightly cheaper than MDF board to the end consumer, plus far safer for their health.
Absolutely. And if you could quickly tell us, how will you be spending these funds and what's the kind of impact you hope to create going forward?
So see, majority of the fund goes in capacity expansion. Since this is a new technology, we have to put up the production capacity and we have to demonstrate the world that, manufacturing via biology and via biotechnology is sustainable, is feasible, and is scalable. So by March, we have targets to, put up our production plant and, demonstrate cost parity. So almost 60% of the fund goes there. The rest is reserved for our R&D, salaries, and market expansion.
All right, so market expansion, salaries, as well as capacity expansion is where most of these funds are going. But, thank you, Arpit, so much for joining us on the show, and we wish you all the best on this sustainable journey that you're on at this point.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us.
On that note,
For more news and updates, all you need to do is follow CNBC TV18 on all of our digital platforms.